What's up, citizens? It's your boy Mielle XO, and it's time to get into this next video. But before we get into anything, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, because we always need more citizens in this tribe. But as you guys know, I went through a whole lot of videos and I've never done a wash and go. And I've said it many times that the last time I did an actual wash and go was probably about 10 years ago, because I've just never found a combination that works. You know, I've done the pseudo wash and go where you of course you do the wash, but you use like one of the natural gels, if you will, or the natural custards. Excuse my eye. The natural custards to complete your style, but I just felt like they've never given me any hope. You know, I've done the main choice. It was good. You know, the product was different, we'll say. I've also done the Mielle Organics, and that just didn't give me as much hold as I needed. I find that a lot of their products have glycerin, and so I've heard people give a lot of good reviews about the good old Wetline. And so that's what we're going to be using today. Yes, I'm actually going to go back to a good old gel, and we're going to see how it works. You know, Pierre, you know, he wants to look good. He wants to serve us justice. And so it's my duty to make sure he can do that. And so that's what we're going to do today. But of course, with any type of wet, you know, wash and go style, I never just use one type of product. I always layer my products. And so I also have, in addition to the Wetline, I also have this Organic Root Stimulator Curls Unleashed Curly Coil Rich Style Cream. And so this is basically just a sample pack, you know, if you wanted to you know, try something different. But one thing I noticed about it is the first 5 ingredients: water, coconut oil, shea butter, soybean oil, and cetyl alcohol. Basically a whole bunch of fatty acids or fatty butters and a fatty alcohol. And so I'm like, okay, you know, we might be sleeping on the ORS over here, and so we're gonna try this out as well. So let me go ahead and get myself started. If you want to see what it looks like, it kind of looks like not a heavy cream, but a lightweight cream. We're gonna see what it really feel like, because you know sometimes it'll look like it's gonna do good, but then we like, hold up now, I might need to start over and do something else. So that's kind of why I'm doing this video again, because I actually started, you know, doing this but with another video, but the product, it just threw my whole little mood off. You know, the products were great, but I just styled it all wrong, started wrong, ended wrong. So we're gonna try it again. You know, and then I forgot a whole step in the actual process. So I was like, you know what, we got to do it over anyway. You know. So again, as I stated, I am doing the LCOG, the liquid cream oil gel method, to style my wash and go. And again, I already have the leave-in in, and so pretty much all I need to do, and then I am gonna go make sure I have a water bottle. Like I said, it already has in this case, I already have the Mielle Organics Pomegranate and Honey leave-in in, and then I'm gonna go on top of that with the Organic Root Stimulator Curls Unleashed, their Curly Coil Rich Style Cream. We're gonna apply that. It's supposed to keep your hair elongated. I don't know if I like that. I mean, we're gonna see. We're not gonna do that. And then I have some coconut oil. That's the oil I'm gonna put on top of it. Like I said, the LCOG method oil. And just to seal that in. And we're gonna go back in with a little bit of the Wetline. Now, I've actually used the Wetline before, but I've never used it on camera, and so I'm trying to get the perfect wash and go. And then we're gonna put the Wetline up there. See, the one thing I've noticed about the Wetline is that, you know, it clumps my hair up extremely well, but it also causes it to shrink up extremely well. And so, you know, if you have a problem with elongation, you more than likely will have to stretch this once it dries. So we're just gonna apply that same process all over the hair. You know, I'll probably do this one section with y'all, this one full quarter with y'all, and then I may got some water here. And then I'll complete the rest off camera, and I'll come back. Again, I already got the leave-in here, just gonna apply some of the cream. See, this cream isn't as, it's not as slippery as I would like. You know, the Carol's Daughter cream is a lot slipperier. You know, these, I don't know. You know, it kind of, I hate to say it, but it kind of smells like old lady, but you know, we gonna work with it. Do some oil just to see what it is. See, once I actually put the oil in, it kind of makes it feel a lot better. I'm not gonna say I'm heavy-handed, but I do apply my products very liberally. You know, I don't really skimp. You know, my hair is not something I want to skimp on anyway, so. And then also make sure you get all the way up to the roots with the gel. You know, it's one thing I've noticed about some people. They don't go all the way up to the top and then wonder why their wash and goes aren't as tight as they should be. Not coming for anybody, but I'm just saying, you know, just stating what I think. Okay, so at this point, I was basically just running my mouth, and so I was like, you know what? Let them just hear background music. But then I thought to myself, why don't you tell me? So in the comments below, let me know if you want to hear the background music at certain points, or do you want me to just run my mouth and talk your heads off, okay? But for right now, just enjoy, okay? Okay. See, yeah, it kind of reminds me of the old organic root stimulator products. They just kind of artificial. You know, it ain't bad. You know, don't get me wrong, it ain't bad. It's just not. Like if you were to get a Mielle Organics cream, or if you were to get a Carol's Daughter, or like a Camille Rose or something like that, you know, it's not that type of, you know, quality, if you will. This seems like it more, like I said, like it came out of a lab. I can't remember how much the actual full price is, but like I said, if you need something that's, you know, gonna get you right in a pinch, yeah, I would reach for it, honestly. You know, it's not bad. It's like I said, it's just different. It's different than what I'm used to. And so I've done this first section, as you can see. You know, the curls are popping here. I'm gonna continue to do all four sides. I'm gonna do it with a parting center. That's where I kind of went off the last time, but we're gonna see how this one turns out, and I'll give you my final results after it dries. So I'll be back. Okay, you guys, so here I am back with the finished application, and like I said, I went with the center part so you can see more of the curl, and honestly I think it'll lay better once it dries up, because I do expect it to draw up a little bit more with the center part. It'll allow me to band it and then also stretch out the curls without disrupting the curl pattern a little bit too much. And so, you know, just get into it. You know, that wetline, you know, like I said, I can't complain about that. Now, this ORS, this organic root stimulator, the jury's still out on this. Only reason being is because initial application and the smell, it's a little bit of a turn off, but honestly, if it gives great results, you can't really be too mad at it. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's not that expensive, but you know, it really just depends on how this, you know, how moisturized it keeps my curls, and if it also elongates them, because that's what I've noticed up here. It says moisturizing curl definition, less shrinkage, and so that's really why I wanted to try it out, because honestly, if I can keep my curls elongated, we good as gold. So just get into it. You know, I'm gonna let it air dry as much as possible, and then once it dries, I'll probably stretch it out a little bit, and I'll come back with the final results. And so I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, and as you can see, my hair is 100% dry. This was basically my second attempt at a wash and go using a different type of cream, in this case the ORS Shea Butter and Honey Curly Coil Rich Style Cream, and also with Wetline on top of it. Again, love the Wetline. Again, it just draws up a lot. You know, the curls themselves, they're shiny. You know, I'm not going to say they're the most hydrated, but they do have some kind of moisture in there. Even though shine isn't a true indicator of moisture, it is one indicator of moisture. You know, it's not the artificial moisture, I will say. It does have some kind of moisture in it, but it's not as juicy as I would like it to be. You know, again, it's not saying it's a bad cream. I just feel like it needs a little bit more oomph, especially considering it says it's a cream for curl definition and less shrinkage. As you can see, we shrunk all the way up. Now, don't get me wrong, I ain't mad at it, because again, this is just day one. Pretty much it will stretch out eventually, and so I did put 4 bands in. I put 2 like here, and then 1 up here, and then 1 down here. Let me show you the back just so you can see what it looks like. So the curl definition is probably a little rough patch right in here, because I had a little snag there. But you know, again, we're not too mad at it. But you know, overall, you know, we doing all right. We doing all right. You know, it has some pieces that want to frizz up. You know, I'm not mad at it. You know, I could definitely get 1 more day of wear out of it, or 2 if I wanted to push it that long. But honestly, I probably will try again with a different type of cream. I might actually go in with the Mielle Curl Enhancing Cream, or whatever their twisting butter is called, and see how that does. Or I might try the Mielle Organic Twisting Souffle. You know, I might try that, because that has, you know, a lot of oils and butters in it. But the first time I did the Carol's Daughter, it was nice, but again, it still drew up. This time did the ORS Curl Cream or whatever, still drew up. And so we're gonna try 1 more time and see, you know, maybe the Wetline gel just needs something real heavy, or maybe I just need to keep it drawn down as much as possible before I actually go to sleep. Because again, I go about a good 90% of the way dry, then I put my bonnet on it, and I actually go to sleep. But when I wake up in the morning, either way, it's shrunk up, and so I have to do a whole lot of manipulation just to bring the curls back out. But we're gonna see. Again, I'm gonna give it 1 more try. But hey, if you like this video, if you like what you saw, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, because again, we always need more citizens in this tribe. Peace and love.